Let's take all of that and just bundle it up, throw it outside, because we don't want to be negative Nancy's here. Not going to be negative Nancy's, and probably the best part is we actually have probably a month's worth of content already planned, already ready to go. And the best part is we can do these regardless if sports comes back or not. So don't think that we're going anywhere. Don't think that we're going to, take a vacation or a hiatus. Fuck no.
Actually, I do have a vacation coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah, probably the first of 9 for the year.
First of 9 this year.
Yeah.
What did I get to last year? 7 or 8. So
I think it was
try
7.
to up it. Yeah. I'm going to try to up it at least one more.
Those are rookie numbers. We need to pump those up. But yeah, we have next week we have a great show planned, and the week after that, I think we could go one or two different ways, and then whatever we don't go with that week falls on the next week. And we do have in the beginnings we're gonna tickle the balls a little bit. We've got a pretty cool thing that we haven't put the finishing touches on it yet, but we have a great idea. We'll see where it goes. Unfortunately for the audio side, it's going to be a horrible episode. But the best part is you can go over to our YouTube channel and watch it there, because it's going to be more, just to give you a hint, we're not going to be in the studio. Not going to tell you where we're going to be because we actually haven't figured it out yet. But just keep that in mind.
We have our idea. We have our idea for that we were supposed to do today that we're always going to get pushed back.
Thanks, Christian.
Yep. Fucking asshole.
Douche. But one of the ideas I had is, what are some other things that we can do as sports fans since we can't watch sports? And obviously watching American Pickers really isn't doing it.
No.
And while we were trying to come up with some ideas, DraftKings came through.
Yes. And
because obviously they're not making any money because there's no sports to bet on. And to kind of piggyback that, for all of you that have bookies, you might want to give them a call just to make sure they're safe. They have toilet paper, they have food, because they are people too. So give your bookie a call. Just tell him what's up, and I guarantee he'll have some action on something that might help quench your gambling thirst. So what was the? I found this rather comical, but I guess it's really a thing. So what was the message that DraftKings sent you?
Send me a message that they, obviously, since they don't have many sports games going on right now to gamble on, that you can gamble tonight on the Democratic debate. And I'll read off. I think there's 12 different questions on it. I'll read them off to you.
So they're basically like prop bets for the Super Bowl.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And
now one of the things another way to kind of quench your sports thirst, if you will, is there's a few YouTube channels you can check out. Obviously, the Turbo and 2K's YouTube channel, but I posted one of his videos on the 2K Crew group on Facebook. And if you want to check that out and don't know where it is, it's facebook.com/groups/2K Crew. And the gentleman, the guy who runs the channel, his name's Nick Hall, and he's actually from just north of Indianapolis, so he's quite local. Him and his buddies, Nick does this character called Coach Kent Murphy. And for anyone if you don't know who Coach Kent Murphy is, look up Nick Hall Comedy on YouTube, or he's on Instagram, he's on TikTok, anything is, I want to say it's Coach Kent Murphy or the real Coach Kent Murphy. It's that's him all over the place, and he is absolutely hilarious. And I found him probably 2 or 3, probably 2 years ago now. There's a guy who does softball bat reviews, the BP Hero. And when I started back into softball, I had no idea what kind of bats were going and all this and that, and so I wanted to check him out just to see, kind of get up on what was going. And him and his buddies do a podcast, and they always kept mentioning this Coach Kent Murphy. So then they finally were like, all right, well, this is where they saw it on YouTube, so I went and checked it out, and they're hilarious. And they also do him and one of the other guys do a podcast on there as well, and they take their stuff to a whole nother level because they do it live, which if Marcellus had better internet, that'd be really cool to try. But they go live on YouTube, and they'll have their phone. One of them will have it on like Instagram. One of them will have it on TikTok. So and they answer questions. They talk about everything. They're huge movie buffs, but they're also obviously huge baseball fans and WrestleMania fans too, which I find rather odd. I didn't really realize that adults still were WrestleMania fans, but we'll leave that alone. But that's one of the, and he's got a shit ton of videos. He's been on YouTube for a long time. So yeah, do a deep dive into his YouTube channel. I think it'd be really, really awesome. There was, and Keith is actually in our 2K crew group, and I've shared some of his videos on the group. Keith, I believe, is from Ohio, and I found him. He started out as a fitness YouTuber, and he made a quite viral, I think two or at least a couple videos on Planet Fitness, and kind of the reason, why Planet Fitness sucks, why people don't get results at Planet Fitness and stuff like that. Well, I kind of lost track of him for a little bit, and then he started doing cereal reviews, and his cereal reviews have blown the fuck up. He just posted something today, I believe, that he a year ago or 2 years ago hit 500,000 views on YouTube, and today he's been crushing it and has over 3 million, I think he said. So Keith, congratulations to you. I don't want to butcher your last name, but his YouTube channel is Keefrica, Keefreica, I believe. He actually started doing reactions to the XFL games. So Keith's kind of all over the place, but he's a really cool dude. Like I said, I've been following him for a couple years now. So give him a shout out. Give him a shout out. Tell him that the Turbo and 2K sent you, and drop a comment, a like, give him a sub. Hell, give him a sub. Now, other than that, I mean, this is going to be a precursor to what's coming, but I've been getting into a lot of baseball card channels, or card channels in general. One of them is Phil's Pulls, and it's Phil. What the hell's his last name? The pitcher.
Hughes?
Yeah, Phil Hughes. Had a total brain fart there. He does, and if you guys and girls don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, what he does is he buys cards, opens the packs, and does a little commentary with it, tells you, which ones to look for and which ones are hot. And to me, it's kind of cool. And what's really kind of cool is to see kind of an insider's view, because he was in the major leagues for a very long time. Hell, I didn't even know he retired. I just figured he just kind of fell off the face of the earth. But he opens a lot of old stuff, new stuff, expensive stuff, a lot of expensive stuff. I did not know there was like $3,500 boxes of fucking baseball cards and basketball cards. And I follow him, and then there's Striker Breaks is another one that I follow. Striker does a lot more like down to earth stuff, stuff that I would probably buy. And then our own Ben Fisher, B Fishin' 3, he has a little card breaking channel going on, and Ben does a lot of like older junk wax and does some new stuff too. And Ben's the one that kind of like kicked me in the ass and kind of like sat down like, all right, cool, this is actually legit, because I had thought cards had just gone away. And that couldn't be further from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Could not be further from the truth. So those are some couple options.